In the heart of the dense forest, there was a cabin where a family used to live. The family had disappeared under mysterious circumstances years ago, but the cabin remained untouched, a dark and foreboding place. One night, a group of hikers decided to camp out in the woods, not far from the abandoned cabin. As they sat around the campfire, swapping stories, one of them mentioned the cabin, and how it was said to be haunted by the ghosts of the family that had vanished. Suddenly, they heard a strange noise coming from the woods. And then the sound of footsteps approaching. They turned to see a figure emerging from the shadows, a ghostly apparition of a woman. The hikers were paralyzed with fear as the ghostly woman drew closer, her eyes glowing with a malevolent energy. She floated towards them, and suddenly, the air grew cold, and a chill ran down their spines. The hikers tried to flee, but the woman was too fast, and she chased them through the woods. They stumbled and fell, their limbs tangled in the underbrush, as the ghostly woman closed in on them. Finally, they reached the cabin, and the door creaked open on its own. The hikers stumbled inside, and the door slammed shut behind them. They were trapped, and the ghostly woman was closing in. They huddled together, trembling with fear, as the cabin filled with an icy mist. The ghostly woman appeared before them, her eyes burning with fury. She spoke, in a voice that was cold and cruel.
"You should never have come here. This is my home, and you are not welcome."
The hikers screamed as the ghostly woman reached out to them. Her hands glowing with a terrible energy. They tried to flee, but they were trapped, and there was no escape. And then, as suddenly as she had appeared, the ghostly woman vanished, leaving the hikers alone in the dark and foreboding cabin. They never returned to the woods, and no one knows what happened to them. But some say that on quiet nights, when the wind whispers through the trees, you can still hear their screams, echoing through the woods.